All right, I think I have well, almost everything good. He kind of blurred out a little. Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to, well, if you're noticing what all of this is, I mean, if you saw the screen earlier, this is Raisin Rings. What this is that it's a charity event that Sam Procrastinates put together, and a lot of us are like, heck yeah, we'll participate in this. So the idea is that we are raising money for a charity called SpecialEffect, and their goal is to help those with physical disabilities enjoy video games like we do, but also it goes beyond, you know, just enjoying video games, as I've had pointed out to me. So I'm super glad that, you know, hey, you always got to learn, because it also helps with like rehabilitation and stuff like that. Certain, you know, they do it through getting like controller adapters. Like if you've seen that that really cool looking Xbox one, where you can just plug in like different types of controllers, whether it's like a joystick or a paddle or a giant button or a small button or whatever. And there's also like eye tracking software that they use. It's really cool stuff. So that's what this charity event is for. It's to benefit them. So if you do want to participate in that, there is a link in the pinned comment. And for Twitch, hang on a second, I just realized I goofed on this one, so let me go and quickly turn on Nightbot. So that way, if you do go on Twitch, there is an exclamation point SpecialEffect and exclamation point Raisin Rings. The Raisin Rings one will take you to the link for the charity if you want to donate, and the SpecialEffect one kind of gives you an idea of like who they are, what they're about. And if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. So it's like very first thing in the description. If you want to see their site, see what they're about, that's what it is. And there's also the link to donate if you want to. So I'm going to be trying to keep my eye on the donation tab. But I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a heads up before, you know, we get into the hellos and all that stuff. I'm probably going to be getting alerts from streams that are not mine, because I believe the Crazy Gamer is currently streaming right now. So donations will probably come from different sources that aren't exactly from here, but I'm still going to shout them out, just because, you know, it's nice to do. Also because all of our alerts are kind of just put into one, so we can't really keep track of it, and I'm pretty sure some of the out-of-context messages, if there are any, will be hilarious. Imagine being over a year late to one of the best Sonic games ever. I just didn't want to play it. I had no interest in playing it at the time, and now I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll play it. Let's see. Does that say FA does too, or Marorio? I am terrible at saying both. Hello, welcome to the stream. Sin, sup? Hello, Big Mama. Bird Boy Music, what's up? Okay. Just imagine, but it's the name Emma. And then the rest of the word for imagine. That's clever. I like that. I hope that's what it is. If not, then I'm getting everything completely wrong today, but that's pretty clever. If you're into... I actually don't... Oh, Area of Velocity, welcome. If you're into reading textbooks the whole time in text boxes, I actually don't play these kind of games. So I think that's the big reason why I wasn't really into it. It's just a very... it's not a genre that I'm into, so... and, you know, I have a Tails plush right here that will blur in and out of the stream. And I will... Alright, I'm curious. Okay, so I have the alerts on. Do I have it on this screen? I do not. I should turn them on. We're probably going to hear the alerts. The alerts might be much louder, so that's kind of a heads up. I can't do anything about it. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to control the volume of the alerts. I haven't had alerts on a stream in a very long time. I feel like I'm brand new to this whole thing. Hey, David Lawrence, what's up? Careless64, what up? Careless64 will also be streaming part of it as well, I believe, right? Dylan, are you streaming for this as well? I'm pretty sure you are. Now, to that person in chat, did you really have to go and say that? I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like, oh, a timeout might be in order. Might have to yeet you from the stream. Not sure if that's done as a joke or done as in, you know, as something negative. I don't know. Really not sure about that one. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I gotta, you know, get the ban hammer, you know? Gotta get the ban hammer on him. Nah. I'll delete the message. Maybe not cool to refer to someone as that ever again. 900-hour timeout. Jeez. Man, that's brutal. I'm gonna just put that message into the trash. I'm gonna recommend that you not do that again. Evicted from reality. I know, right? I am someone who is willing to give chances, so you have a second chance. Now I gotta figure out how to do that through Restream, because it still shows up. How the hell do I do that here? I totally know how to stream. And it doesn't show. Okay, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just got away with that. Well, can I refresh it? Hey, Polly B from the 303. What up? Yeah, I'm totally inexperienced for this. Actually, let me shut down scene when it's not visible. Hey, it's gone. Hooray! Oh, whoops! I accidentally deleted that one. Where do we go to donate from Twitch? Use ! Raising Rings, and it'll bring up a link. I hope. Let me try it myself. Hey, there we go. So there's a link right there if you want to use it on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description. It's the very first one, so you'll be good to go. I think we should just pause the music and get started. So, yeah, like I said earlier, I've never played this game before. I've heard good things about the writing, so I'm actually genuinely interested and excited to play this. So, let me get the audio back on. I'm doing everything off of one monitor, so it might be a little bit more difficult to get things going. Gonna lurk for a little bit. I'm on in an hour, and I gotta make sure I'm ready. That's totally fine. I wish you luck with your stream as well. I would hop over to Twitch, but I'm too lazy and YouTube's easier. I totally understand. That's the reason why I streamed on YouTube. That's the reason why I decided to stream on YouTube, just to make it easier for those who have difficulty with the Twitch video player, because even I have difficulty with it sometimes. And it kind of keeps me from wanting to hop into a Twitch stream. But then I've also had issues with YouTube, so it's just whatever's convenient for me. With that said... Oh, I actually need to enable the mouse, so that way you can see it. Let's capture the cursor as well. That way... I don't know if it's visible. If it's not visible, then whatever. Anyway, let's begin. Phew. Made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good on my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. What are we calling ourselves? Oh, you're doing Twitch only? Totally understand. Yeah, I do both just because it's easier. I don't know. Do I go with my name? Do I? Is there a canon name for this character? Greg. He is. You are Greg. The canon name is Barry. Stanley. Gonna go Stanley Yelnats. The fourth. No, I can't put the fourth. Ah. I want my refund. We're doing it. Stanley Yelnats. Did I spell that right? Well, I mean, you wouldn't let me put the fourth on it, so... Hope passengers can read my scribble. Ain't gonna be no Stanley Yelnats the Fifth. I love that movie so much. The dining car. Uh-oh. Am I nervous? Is this first day on the job jitters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Stanley. Hello? Oh, hey, Sin, thank you so much. And... okay. I'm learning how the site works. Because I have to go on a site to actually see the donations, because it's super weird. Apologize, hang on, let me get that all fixed. Awesome charity. Love you. Aw. Love you, Daki from Tails channel. See you tomorrow on Sunday. Oh, okay. It's Sin 2. Yeah. Gaming. Let's just get into gaming. Come on, Stanley Yelnats, shake it off. Stanley Yelnats, did I just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Oh, quite all right myself. Though feeling a bit bitter, a little bittersweet. Is that because you're sweet? It's Stanley Yelnatsing time. That's too sweet of an answer. Too sweet. We're doing it. Trying to butter me up on the first day, are we? No. Why would I do that? You're not being cooked. Alas, today is my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after my 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Oh, they're going to Spagonia. I wish Spagonia was real. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today is your first day working on the dining car. Here's the menu for today. 32 years. Piece of cake for a guy like me. I prefer oil, thank you very much. I can open up the inventory at any time to view items I received. I should look over the menu carefully. Alright. The menu. Chili dog, ramen, chicken, cordon bleu. Okay. An interesting limited menu. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Hey, don't disrespect Chef Mike. I gotta give that a minute to update. Oh. I believe that says GX for $10. Have a donation. Yeah, for everyone that's donating on any of the streams, you're gonna be seeing it in the on this stream as well, because that's just how our alerts work. Oh, it's 10 pounds, I believe. With the heart. If that does get a little annoying, let me know, and, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Spagonia is real. We call it, I would guess Italy because of the rivers. Probably. Sonic Unleashed is so cool. I wish Spagonia was real. Though I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these three do we serve in the dining car? Crab rangoon. Spicy grilled picky. The heck is that? Chicken cordon bleu. Glad you can read the menu okay. There's like 3 items. It's not that difficult. Little about the vessel. It is a state-of-the-art high-speed smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. I'm fearful because I have a drinking chili dog G Fuel as a donation reward. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for you. They actually, I went to, so, I know they have G Fuels at Micro Center, because there's one, like, not super close, but, like, not too far away from where I am. And they had, like, all the different kinds of G Fuel, and they actually had the peach rings in it. It just reminds me of the time that I actually bought the peach rings, and, yeah, I can't do G Fuel anymore. I got tired of it. If it's annoying, womp womp, cry me a river. Alright, that works too. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. For 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train's exclusively for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as a conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining cart. As a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. So I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? I can't afford to lose this job. Nah, I'm gonna make him proud. Glad this old man can rest easy. The doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard? Micro over here too, but they sell G Fuel at the grocery store right across the street from where I live. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I love the art for this. It actually looks really nice. 7, 8. There's a giant gap right there. Like, I don't know, like 807. Oh, I wonder who they are. He's got a hat. He's got like candles. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Wow, this train's incredible. What fascinating tech. You're right, Tails. I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise it won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? You didn't even make it on the train and she's already stealing stuff. She's probably like pocketing everything. Like, keychains. Just take like little keychains. Oh, he's even got a scarf. It was a pen, knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen? Me. Sorry, I lost a pen once. It was a cool pen. I liked it. What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Stanley Yelnats. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey, pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Of course, sir. Are you a pirate? Oh no, I'm more nervous than I thought. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Is he missing an outline? Or is that when they speak? Like, it kind of has it, but he's missing it here. Pickpocket. Sorry about that, birthday girl. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's ticket. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Stanley Yelnats, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to, and we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. You first. Well, hello, you two. What can I do for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. It's Scalped Kicker. Come back. Okay. Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. I'm gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. Blaze, may I have your ticket, please? Knuckles87, great job, everyone. With the, is that pounds? I believe that's pounds. I'm terrible at currency. Also, the train station has a gift shop. What kind of bougie train station are they boarding that the express at? Normally, they'd sell snacks and drinks and stuff, not a whole bloody gift shop. I mean, if it's a very high-tech one that has, like, different events going on, I guess I can understand. Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. A princess such as myself must always be punctual. Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. A separate what? Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back into my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Oh, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess? What are you doing? Please get up. He's bowing to royalty. Just accept it. This is a novelty event train Fair enough, yeah. Why can I not win with this group? Oh, it's his year. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. Seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? You sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly. But I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. So cold. Stanley Yelnats, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. Yep, it's his year, alright. What? Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. The gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. Seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? Seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I can't quite hear. I know, Shadow should have just gone to the gift shop. This station has one. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. Not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't worry, we'll take a look around it for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. It's in his hands. He has it right there. He stole it. Would you please see your ticket? Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? He's looking right at me. I study ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu. That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? Cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Prove it. Ticket, please. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself on board. Don't worry about it. I just like helping. When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst. But my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. Can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do. Thanks. I'm curious. Don't mind if I do. You got scolded for that. Those are for our guests, you know. Be sure Stanley Yelnats gets one of those if they ask. Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, train, the conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Good trying, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time. You'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. The snacks look really tasty too. He tried to get the whole thing. You know what? Fair enough. It does look really good. I totally understand. You are forgiven. What's this here? Oh. Can I get your ticket, young'un? ARM GPT. Right here, sir. Thank you. May I offer any of the snacks we have on board? No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. The sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart. No way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. My first day and I was a little nervous. Don't be nervous, you're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies. Absolutely, if you need anything, just let us know. There is a bit of a heads up. You cannot bring your outside food, so I'm gonna have to confiscate that. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. What's sticking out of the napkin holder? Oh, it's a ticket. Hey, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. Let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Howdy, can I please get your ticket? I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Man of few words. Find anything yet? We just might have what you need. Stanley Yelnats, why don't you show our friend what we picked up? Here, have a menu. Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to both of you. I was really worried you'd kick me out and I'd miss the murder mystery. Oh, Stanley Yelnats here would have had their hands full kicking you out. You're right. I wouldn't leave without a fight. Is that a threat? Wait, who made me both microwave experts and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. I think that's everyone. Okay, it's got different messages on it. There, you can have the weather. We'll do that one. Like this, huh? Shoot, I was supposed to get Amy a cake. What am I supposed to do? I'll be back for that. I'll be back for that chili dog. For a hero such as yourself, it'll be on the house. I appreciate that. I kind of forgot my wallet at home. How was he gonna buy the chili dog earlier? Oh, he's one of those. It's like, I'm Sonic. Give me free shit. What a beautiful train. I feel completely at ease. He's mooching off his fame. Exactly. He's one of those. He's one of those celebrities. Don't want to meet one of those. Great. I don't like reading things from strangers. What? Fair enough. You will read this menu and it's 3 items and you'll like it. Maybe we should leave this dude alone. Not interested. Either he's really not interested or he doesn't know how to read. The chicken cordon bleu does sound good though. Well, that answers that. It's a freaking it's a freaking food menu, Tails. Thanks again for finding my ticket. You're a real lifesaver. Oh, okay. This train is exquisite. I'm enjoying my time already. So is Espio just turned into Waluigi? Like, is he just gonna carry a rose with them and just be like the best dressed out of everyone? Sorry, Amy, it's your party, but Espio's the best dressed. I would order one of each, but I'm here for the party. I'll eat when everyone else does. What excellent principles. Plus, I had a snack right before this. Oh. It's the character he chooses for murder. Ah, okay. Please excuse me, darling. I just need to freshen up before the party begins. Did we do it? We're doing it. Don't I know it? Okay, maybe I should play more of these games, because honestly, the responses are funny. See what he says. What else do you need? Can I take your order? Only 3 items on the menu? Sorry, sir, not everything... Is not everything to your liking? I was expecting more from a train so state-of-the-art. You don't even have drinks listed? Not wrong, but I'm still offended somehow. We offer water, coffee, and Chaos Cola as well, sir. I'll have to take you up on your coffee soon. Just the beans and a spoon, though. Can't get a read on this guy. Oh, yeah, sure. What is Shadow freaking Tien? You get a read on that guy? Nope. He's Team 4 Stars Tien. Alright, you. You do not need to bow every time you see me. Oh, sorry. I'm saving myself for cake, thank you. Thank you, though. Are you sure? Our instant ramen doesn't disappoint. I'm quite sure. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket? Oh, I forgot to get her ticket. I didn't even think about that. Why, certainly. Thank you, miss. And thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. Doesn't love a good bargain. And a murder mystery train sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley. It doesn't love a good thrill. You see, I'm a girl who loves a good, true crime podcast. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss. Oh, how fun! Thank you. Where do I use it? This that unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday! Why would you give a customer a key that unlocks every door? Sure, you'd lock out at least 1 or 2 doors. Just saying. Birthday girl that gets the birthday key? Practically tradition. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. Thank you. Okay, everyone, time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery. And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartments for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. Remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. Absolutely, you can count on me. I love how this train is simultaneously the best and worst experience ever. It's both super expensive and extremely disappointing. I think it's... Aren't a lot of super expensive things, like, disappointing when you think about it? Just, like, really super, ultra expensive things? I don't know. To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And the train? Assist Stanley Yelnats if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor in his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. Yeah, think about the fancy restaurants. Amazing food, but tiny portions. And then some of them are straight up scams. Like, isn't that Salt Bay guy, doesn't his restaurant apparently suck? Or aren't his restaurants, like, kind of bad compared to, like, other restaurants that are similarly priced? I don't know. I've only seen YouTube videos where they talk about it, and well, that's pretty much all I have to go off of. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state of the art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everyone else, please talk to Stanley Yelnats here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely. Why does the kid speak with his full name? Bye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guideline and sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well. Lore cards? That must be the detail of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people would know the murderer's intentions. Now for the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered. And the rest, suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course. Birthday girl makes the rules. Sonic, you are a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. Tails, you are the detective. You'll be here in the dining car. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon. Get it? Because they're on the Mirage Express, and he's going into the saloon because Mirage Saloon has a Knuckles exclusive level. See, I know your game, Sega, and I like it. Hey, CMJ is here. What's up? Also, Calamity James, thank you so much for the £1 donation. Thank you very much. Every Sonic fan is streaming right now. Exactly. We're all streaming for a good cause. Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of the industry, both in the casino. What's the difference? There is none. At least she's honest. Sounds fun. Vector, you're the butcher, and SBO the poet, both found in the library. Hear that, SBO? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow is the locksmith, hanging out in the lounge. Honestly, I would have said this to Vector. Look for it. Nux, you're the sheriff. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? Yes. I was listening in. Hope that's okay. More than alright. You can help ensure everyone's following their roles. That reminds me. I have a map for each of you. Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. The map was added to my inventory. The rules of the game are as follows. There is a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but must be physically present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence through the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready? Sounds like everyone's excited. Rouge, you're a scammer, and Blaze, you're a scammer, but in purple. See? Exactly. There's no difference. Is she wearing a Sonic pelt? No, Sonic's in a different room. Everyone, to your stations. I like the writing so far. It's pretty funny. Ah, this is so exciting. The mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. Damn, isn't it awesome? Yeah, goosebumps. Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party. Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. Who doesn't like a good murder mystery, honestly? What do you think everyone is doing? Well, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters. Do you know what their characters' motivations are, Amy? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. Excuse me? Can I not get a spam phone call like every 5 minutes or something? Oh yeah, now I know who you are. You're that guy that was on Sunset City. Yeah, I was on the podcast last week. We'll probably be on it tomorrow as well. Who knows? I was the guy who they said like is the part-time host. So yeah, love doing the podcast. I just wish my audio was better. I felt really bad about last week's show. So, you became best friends with a flicky that decided to join Dr. Eggman, which kickstarted your desire for justice. Wow, that flicky... We do not claim that flicky. I didn't even have a real microphone the week before the last. I know, it's just mine was so much more quiet and was super glitchy. I survived Channel Pup's tantrum. Dude, honestly... I freaking loved his rant. It was just one of the best things I've heard like all year when it comes to something like some kind of discourse with a show or something. It was legendary. And honestly, I'm glad he went on that rant because he is far better spoken than I am when it comes to saying things on the fly because I would have goofed up at some point. But I do have a video coming up on it very soon. Let's see. Red Hot Sonic for £1. Thank you, thank you. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Uh-oh. The train started moving. It's so fast, grab onto something. Huh? What is going on? I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't. Did everyone just like hit the wall or something? That went too fast, didn't it? You're both awake. Yeah. Seems the train slowed down considerably. Everyone alright? Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. The train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth of this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? My first day, so I'm not really sure. I honestly disagree with him when he says there isn't an audience for the Knuckles show, but I will say that I think the problem with it is the fact that it was more, it was heavily marketed as like, hey, Knuckles is going to be a part of the show, but he tends to he took a backseat for the majority of it. I mean, one of the episodes you do get a lot of Knuckles' backstory, but it's like you don't actually see Knuckles there, which is probably a budget reason, but for the most part, he takes a backseat to the majority of the story. It's basically the Wade show. So yeah. That's been my issue with it, but I go over it a lot more in a video that I'm still editing. I don't recall them warning me about the interview. This in the interview. We should go check on the others. Stanley Yelnats, did you get the door? Of course. Seems the door is blocked, and I don't think it's budging. Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico hammer. Wait, expect her to bring a weapon on a train? Uh-oh. Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. Okay, considering... Alright. I know this is just for plot, but I'm just gonna say this. Considering, like, how the shape of the Pico hammer is, that it has a very narrow handle, but it has, like, a massive, like, the massive end to it that does, like, a lot of damage, I wouldn't be surprised if she actually could physically move that shelf out of the way without any problems. Because you'd have to be strong enough to hold it, swing it around, and not lose your balance. So like, whenever she swings, her feet are pretty much planted really well into the ground, and, you know, she's able to, like, swing around with no problem. So I think she's capable of doing that on her own. Ma'am, you just can't bring weapons on the train. That's what I was saying. It's like, ma'am, I don't think that's gonna be okay. But then again, that guy has spikes on his hands, so can't really screen for that one. I'll search over there. Well, it's a little late for Paramount to fix whatever. If there is a budget issue, it's a little late for them to do that. You know, the show's already out. What's done is done. I know, Amy. She's hiding something. Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened. Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about this. Check out everyone you can around the closet. Then we'll show it to Amy and uncover the full situation. All right, Polly B, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good stream. I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? Understood. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. Happy to hear it. Now please don't bring up my past trauma. Now let's get searching. Let's go. What is that face? Oh. Also, a related side note, but game dev / Doom modding, actually just coding in general is so fun. I had difficulties when I was learning how to code. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point in the future. The wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilt juice at the grocery store. No wet floor sign at all. Lucky Sonic was there to catch me. Wow, Sonic is really as fast as they say. But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. Oh, this isn't... Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Knuckles 87 with 1 pound. Thank you. These alerts... I know the text on the alerts are probably, like, tiny. Okay, trash. Always something hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. I become as optimistic as this kid. Tails, that is not empty. I can tell you that for sure. That does not look like an empty trash can to me. Shelf blocking our exit. Currently not budging. Hey, Stanley Yelnats, look closely at this. Wonder how the side of the shelf got smashed. There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure this damage wasn't there before. This train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Out of a train? Amy? Thank you, Tails. You see, we're on the same wavelength right now. I'll keep looking. Never mind. Gotta be another way out of here. Let's see if there's any other clues. There we go. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has got a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza. Only had microwave lunches until this week. That's sad. Yeah, I guess... Alright, I guess we start interrogating. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little bit more first? Alright. Is there like a side thing I click on? I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, whoops. I guess we will save in case anything happens. Am I allowed to, like, turn around or something? Oh. Yeah, I've already gone through this. Yeah, the trash can's empty. Also, hi Mermaid Amy, how you doing? There's something I'm missing here. I was like, the bleach? Oh, there it is. What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. Looks to have originally been attached to something. Not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around. So we'll keep it. I think we found enough clues. Let's go to interrogate Amy and find out what really happened. The latest. We believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accused me on my own birthday? How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I've been stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Have I completed this before? Actually, no. This is the first time I've been going through the game. The easiest way to do it is start small, learn how to think programmatically before moving into the main specific stuff. Yeah, the only way I learned how to program was in college. I took a C+ class on Visual Basic, which I did really well in. I took one on Java, which I did pretty well in, and I did one on C++, which I did poorly in. So that was my kryptonite. C++, just because my professor was really bad at teaching the actual like the concepts we were supposed to learn. I do not understand. Like, he was a pretty decent programmer. It's just not great at teaching it. Kind of left to ourselves half the time, which, yeah, I might attempt it again in the future. Who knows? I've been stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Hey, GX with the £1. Raise them rings. Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Microwave the chili dog? Are you kidding me? If your teacher sucks, that can ruin a subject for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, and unfortunately, this was the only person who was teaching that specific course, and I needed that course to actually keep going. But that and one other class kept me from pursuing that stuff anymore. Microwave the chili dog attempted to escape, murdered a suspect. Hey, Lasik, how you doing? I'm gonna say... Hold on, look at my clues. Attempted to escape, that's my first. I don't think you were sitting idly while Stanley Yelnats and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape or help me search for a way out. Let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do this. What proves Amy's... Well... I'm not quite sure that'll convince Amy. Let's give this another try. What evidence proves that Amy attempted to leave the closet? You cannot be... Oh, yeah. What, some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping. Tails. Okay, what now? Now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? I have to explain myself. Well, you see... When I get stumped like this, I'd like to think. What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do? Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings and crushing badniks. He never loses. Like an endless runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument. To prove we're not grasping, let's follow the train of thought and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Dream Gear? Oh. Okay, so up and down really don't matter. Okay, I can hit that just fine. Sweet. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for that shelf to fall into. You're telling me that on a train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? Busted. Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You're just saying nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? A stick. What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? I mean, for somebody who wields a hammer through the majority of the game she's in, yeah, I would believe so. Oh, again? Okay. Rock says that's a stick. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage on the shelf on its own, but if it's attached to something, it could, like let's say, a hammer? This isn't a stick at all. This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of your way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said, I tried to get us out of here with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. He does look genuinely sorry about the situation. Never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Why would you bring a weapon? Forget it. I'll be ready. These Dream Gear stages get harder and faster, so be ready for anything. Okay. I find the defendant, Amy Rose, guilty. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of that hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease here, and fixed. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright. It's shattered. Oh great, now a bigger mess. We did it, we're free. Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Thank you for not spoiling. Wait, is that? It can't be. Someone murdered my darling son. Why is she happy about it? Kinda taking me out of the immersion right there. Like smiling. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait. I want to figure out who did this too. What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. He had it coming. I mean, yeah, of course he did. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Yeah. Body. Numb. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need rest. He actually hurt? He's not moving. These wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Sandy Yelnats. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Stanley Yelnats, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. They're all rich, but Sonic left his money at home. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. He has armor lock. His name is Palindrome. Yeah, that's from the movie Holes. That's the point. Well, so much for the arcade. I wanted to play on that, but, I mean, he broke it. Oh, look at this place. Stanley Yelnats, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. She's really excited. Did you need something from me? And yeah, just a question. How do I do this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. And I believe all of his friends seem to be of equal or somewhat equivalent power to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange places. He's fine. Making a lot of sense. I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? More evidence to figure out what's going on. You don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. You ever catch me looking glum, though? It's because... where's my lower card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join... Wow. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. You varmints. What are you doing in my saloon? Just trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through here and told me all about it. Enough of that. How long is he gonna keep that voice up for Amy? We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something. Why take it out on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems like we're on our own. We'll need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were apart. Let's investigate for clues and interrogate. Right, let's do it. Kind of what a bar fight scene in the Knuckles show. It's literally made for Knuckles. Breathtaking views. That's Green Hill Zone, damn it. Oh, never mind. That actually looks somewhat decent. This train passes by some incredible sights. I just happen to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friends group. Oh, the bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like everyone's licked all the salt off of... Ew! Ugh. So if all the salt's licked off of them, they just ate them. No, Tails doesn't get motion sick. The new character does. Our buddy Stanley Yelnats. Maybe they're just unsalted. I knew that Omochao would be wanted for something. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omochao. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's concerning. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. Starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Tails, I can freaking see something in there. There's something sticking right out of it. Did you know Knuckles is rated 12 plus in UK? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know what the rating is in the US. I think it's like PG-13 or something. They do say damn in hell, so I don't know if they say hell in the show, but yeah. And before Cheese gets arrested for tax fraud. Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. This is a bad game automatically. How do you play Super Monkey Ball with that? Do we think it broke? Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more caused from punches. Could have done that. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to the inventory. Hey, Red Hot Sonic with another pound. Thank you so much. That's not a Super Monkey Ball arcade. That is a lie. There's no, doesn't it use like a banana joystick? Or is it like, yeah, it would be like a banana joystick. I don't know where they're getting that from, unless it's like a third-party arcade, like a reproduction or something. I don't know. Stanley Yelnats, this is interesting. What is it? Just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles was really thirsty. One has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone must have been here. We should log this. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I want to say hello to you first. The robotic arms here are really helpful. What's the arm doing with my hair? You fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, I should fear for my job a little. How well can it microwave? He's being replaced by machines. That's funny. The door is locked tight. You can't go any further. I wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. It doesn't look like it's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. What now? Please don't beat me up. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? He's done it before. No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you. He's not actually gonna fight me, right? Knuckles, Stanley Yelnats and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Stanley, nah, I'd win. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is. We have evidence, too. We do? Stanley Yelnats, just take a good look at her inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Oh, I'm guessing this one. Wrong choice, Stanley Yelnats. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? Alright, fine. The smashed arcade. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Alright, let's do this again. Oh, that's not good. Just barely made it. Okay. The isometric thing is actually not that bad. I like that it's a very brief mini game as opposed to like a fully fledged thing that they try to make you play. I do like that. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade cabinet was... What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you... I'm on it. Standing Yelnats, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh god, do I have to fight him? Oh, I have to do this again. No! Now, Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet. Try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Okay. I goofed up on that one. I don't like the isometric view at all. Oh, what the heck? Am I dropping frames? That real quick. Hey, Red Hot Sonic with another pound. Yeah, I am not the biggest fan of this isometric view thing. I don't like this very much. I was so close. Yeah, I'm just... What are the donations for? Oh, so what we're doing is, myself and a couple of other streamers are all streaming, like, Sonic stuff for the next few days. And for an event called Raising Rings. And what we're doing is that we're raising money for a charity called SpecialEffect. And their whole goal is to help those with physical disabilities enjoy the games that we enjoy through like different peripherals and other technology that they use, such as like eye tracking. They have like that Xbox accessory thing that you can plug in like different controllers and stuff into. That would make it easier for them to enjoy the same things we enjoy, but also there's other benefits as well with that. Yeah, it's basically a Sonic special stage from 3D Blast. Help those who can't play Sonic 06. Okay, I don't know about... yeah, help those... so they can enjoy Sonic P06. Alright, there we go. I just had to not suck at it. The arcade machine is fixed. I don't know how you did that, Tails. There's like a whole, like, monitor that is like, that was split in half. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. I'm pulling it up now. He lost by 1 point. Okay, what does it tell us? Nothing, obviously. I feel bad for anybody named Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultim, Bagel, and Candy. Is Ultim like Shadow? Shadow's gotta get good. Bread. Oh, it tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. Vector, he's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score, and Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Punch in the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? What's your evidence? Or where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove it to me he was here now. He's just like literally one person on the card with the name Vector. That it can't get any simpler than that. Say it was a skill issue. Oh god. Oh god. This one's actually not that hard. The other one before that was a little more difficult. Honestly, Shadow does. Shadow getting that high is kind of impressive, given he probably doesn't play video games that much. Most likely. But then again, if you challenge him to something, I don't know, say Sonic can do it better, he might take it up. Now, Stanley Yelnats, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? No. I thought it was strange that there were more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. As you say, Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. Then he bested me. I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honestly, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story. And alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what about the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something, and left. Then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list that doesn't make sense. Stanley Yelnats, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Is it Ultim? All these other names have food themes, but there's this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Stanley, but there's someone here that goes by the title The Ultimate Life Form. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. Shadow was here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. Then Vector was leaving. I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she had some sort of key too. Oh, that's right, she has the key that unlocks everything. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Standing Yelnats. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Shadow's coffee brewing attire. While the characters have special controller variants, it's Shadow who gets one. What do you mean? I thought, what do you mean by, controller variants? Oh, there's a branded PS2. There's a branded PS2 controller. Hold on, I gotta see an image of this. I know there's a song. Oh, wow, that is a. That's kind of hideous. Master Trainer Peter with 25 pounds and Evoke Hunt with 10 pounds. Thank you both so much. Oh wow, yeah. Okay, this is quite the controller. Let me see. What happens if I pull up? Did I miss the third one? Did I get Calamity James, who put 1 pound? If I haven't, thank you very much. Okay, let me pull up the what's the web browser? Pull that up here. Please don't. That does not pull up the right one. So this, my, well, that kind of broke. I just did that. That kind of fix it. That's about as good as it's gonna get for right now. We'll do that. So I'm guessing it's this thing, right? That is an unusual looking controller. Alright, we'll get back to our little thing here. Okay, going to the next area. Do I think Sam will end up having to grow his beard? I kind of hope he does. It'd be funny. Ready to mosey on down to the next car? That does save again. I don't think I need to save, but I'll do it anyways. Got it, partner. Onwards. Onwards and upwards. What the hell is this? Apparently a controller. It was a Shadow the Hedgehog controller. Give me the controller. This stuff's heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Hang on, I want to check something really quick. Alright, I was just making sure how safe my search was. Alright, I'm looking up that controller. I want to see how much it is. Not available. Oh my god, really? I'm not going to show it on stream, but I'm gonna eBay search it real quick. Shadow the Hedgehog controller. Okay. Anything show if I'm scanning the page right now. Make sure I don't show any sensitive information on here. Okay, I think we're good. I'm fixing this page real quick. That's a lot for a controller. Okay, we're going back to the game. I don't want that controller. If the charity gives controllers to people in need, then give it to me. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Come on. It's still more than the weird PS1 controller for your foot. What? There's a really badass like racing controller that you can like twist. They use it for racing games on PS1 and I think on another console I don't remember. I do want to get that because I want to try it out with a couple racing games I own. But yeah, anyways, all the stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter Amy Rose is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SPO and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Want to join us on finding clues? Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murder will never get found. She's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. Why do I think it's her that did it? This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you going to leave? The door next to the car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Yeah, the super special key. Vector has the line of all time. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? My social skills non-existent. Yes, exactly. Besides murder. Yeah, that's just a little bit of murder. You could cover that up. You could hide that. Right? Vector. I'm Vector, the butcher. Yeah, see? A butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat, like hedgehog meat. Alright, I'm getting a little too into this. And I'm Espio, the poet. Ah, poetry. Resonant message from poet to to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perceptives with the most rhythmic of prose. Or to be incredibly, it depends on how you do it. I mean, you could be that way, or it could just be incredibly pretentious. What do I know? What do I know? Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. You hear me sing. La 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 dee 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 dee. I agree, Tails. Was that it? I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thank you. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Stanley Yelnats and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We explained it to Amy, actually. But we were all sent off. Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? What happened to... We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her say "no way" at the brochure standing over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then he entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were both worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped until Amy arrived asking us questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's what happened. All these locked doors. It seems Espio and Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just going to peek around and we'll return with any questions. I'll return with any meat. Chop it up for you. You mean like hedgehog meat? I need to stop. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered. Oh, so he is pretentious. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reasoning for leaving his post, and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can actually do it. But we can do it. Get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay, so look at the brochures first. There are travel destinations ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Look at this. There's a couple of maps here. Seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are all listed here. I have a good overhead map. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Alright. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks like there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. That's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. Rouge pulled a lot of these out searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. It feels empathy for everything. Hey, the crazy gamer, the message for Polly B. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot Polly B has the chili dog G Fuel. All right, Sonic Jason, thanks for coming by. Hope you have good luck with ring racers. All right, get back to our detective work. Oh, and Tim the Gamer 12 with 5 pounds as well. I feel like I'm missing some of these, but oh well. Let's just go to... Aw. Chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much put into those poster. That much thought put into this poster, right? All right, let's go to. Wait, is that the conductor? Got a picture of himself. Ego on this man. This bright red book. Am I streaming tomorrow? No, I'll be streaming on Saturday. Tomorrow I might be going on the Sunset City podcast. Not sure. Oh yuck! It reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. Any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Who was that? Hey, Wonder Witch. For 10 pounds. Thank you very much. Oh, I just noticed the text is a little hard to see. What am I streaming on Saturday? I am streaming Knuckles in Sonic 1 and Knuckles in Sonic 2. So I'm playing Sonic 1 and 2 as Knuckles through Sonic Origins. Just because the last week or so has not been very kind when it comes to Knuckles-related media. So why not play some good stuff? I'd play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but that'd probably make for a very long stream. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. Maybe wrong. Chaos Cola, let's go! Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Chaos Cola. The globe of our marvelous planet. Haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Oh, table. Let's take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Danny the Elnets, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Dang murders, stop being so murdered. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Actually, I really thought there'd be something here. Danny the Elnets, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. You're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Was I just insulted? Oh, what's over here? Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. Like a kid in a candy shop. In this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some of these books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Well, then why would there be a massive gap where that book would actually fit? Like, why would there be a massive gap? Done that. Oh, we did this already. Okay. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Fancy a poem? How about a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? I want to hear a different one. Let's hear one about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I've lost my lotion. What? The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Pause. Thanks. Actually, I really like that one. Pause. Huh? Very well. Okay, do I have any? I don't think I have any actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is my only, these are my only clues. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. I actually tried to bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Oh, okay. So, who do I interrogate? Well, I mean, to be fair, a butcher would have a meat cleaver, so that is in line with the profession. Or so I'm told. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing it. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. The Super Nash Bro, thank you for the £3. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Okay. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Fancy a poem? No, let's interrogate. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Stanley Yelnats and I are here to confirm two things. And I'm also here to hydrate, because there's a lot of talking that I've done in this. Always hydrate. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio was really reading... and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Fair enough. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine was in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. Seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And what brings our attention? Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you... But were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? Smut. Moving on. Nothing. If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Stanley Yelnats, can you help me out? Alright, Stanley Yelnats, what book do we think Espio might have been reading? The Express Manual. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh, so I was right. Alright, let's not screw this up. I will screw this up at least 3 times. Oh, I actually needed to hop over that. That wasn't too bad. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the bookshelf or on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. Oh, he's busted. Pokey with a 4288. Thank you very much. This lack of attention on detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I wouldn't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Danny Yelnats, if you don't mind. To ask SBO some questions about the manual, just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? That's the beginning. That's the end. I would choose somewhere in the middle. Okay, what efficient and extreme accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor conductor saying the train can clean itself. Forget about Shadow the Hedgehog being Dark Murder. Sonic the Hedgehog should be rated M for mature. They'll never do it. Though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. So they used robotic arms powered by AI. AI is taking all of our jobs. The robotic arms can detect weapons and explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question, Stanley Yelnats. Hit him with another one. Okay, which page do I choose? Go straight for the beginning. What is the Mirage train's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Okay then. It's Fire Tiger. Thank you so much for the 64. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. I know, right? Last one, Stanley. Let's see if we can hit, if SPO can go 3 for 3. We're gonna go pretty late in the book. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? A little bit epic with 25. You know what to say, the more the merrier. I'm sure they're just lighting up the stream over there. An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Remember, this train has an autopilot, but it can't access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? I'm saving. I'm saving. I'm saving. Must say no. Hate to say it, but no. Not just goofing, you passed. I completed your test with ease, but all my efforts were only to please. You looked, but you joked and japed and said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas. You jackass. Did you just rhyme a curse at me? Clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question a buddy like that? Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? I have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. He answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't... SPO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Always puts me on the spot. Okay, Samuel, you should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SPO reading, but what? Wait a minute. So wouldn't Rouge notice? Not sure what you're trying to say with that one. Don't waste my time. Oh, okay. So the lock. Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. Alright, get the argument going. I would naturally assume, like, you know, Rouge would notice him reading. She was going through the brochure. Why did I do that? If she was going through... Consider my time wasted. Like, if she was going through the brochures, she would have noticed Espio reading, wouldn't she? Well, that sucked. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, alright, that wasn't too bad. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't high score for long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading the book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk through the back of the library car when he left the saloon car, so there was absolutely no way that Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, that's Espio desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning for the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Stanley Yelnats. One that I would love for Espio to solve. God, you've got to believe me. Cool demeanor's vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even tapped me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading anything, how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? No, I can't interrupt Tails when he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning and... Please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows that Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? The map. Now let's get my thoughts in order. So the map was relevant to something. I'm pretty sure I just regained the same rings that I just lost. Hang on. Let's see. Bard energy with the 169. Nice. The library map. Oh, I see. The exits? He was probably here. Most likely. They're right across from one another. It's a straight path. If Shadow walked along the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen each other. Looks like you'll have to point exactly where on the map do you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Right there. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. I returned from the saloon car. Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it, then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen each other from this spot, because a bookcase was in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I feel like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering our questions. Mamoru Chiba with 25. Nice. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. I'm just keeping an eye on things. Ah, okay. That explains the OBS issue I was having earlier. Got a little heads up about, like... Okay. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. But it seems the door for the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give 'em heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, just say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Stanley Yelnats, let's see what's next. Coming. Sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? One more look around. You can never spend too much time in the library. Okay, I think we're good. The mystery calls. Nami with the 531. Oh, wait, Jet? Is she streaming right now? Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet. I believe we have 3 people streaming at the same time for this. That's awesome. The casino car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Welcome to quick to the point, aren't you, darling? I see you brought the microwave master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? The best and worst part of developing a character action game is testing it, because it's so fun that testing it is a joy, but it's also fun that testing it is a time waster. I guess that's fair. Alright, the game again. Alright, I've been on... Oh yeah, hold on, gotta call out the other ones. Little bit Eggman with the 666. Spooky G with the 10. So they are helping out with the Raisin Rings thing, and I say thank you to them. I know this isn't on my stream, but you know it's nice to do so anyways. We're all streaming under the same thing, so very nice of them. Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about the treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is, Rouge. Blaze looks like she's just fed up. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. You roped me in on that hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched for the train cars for clues. I deducted the Fabergé Chow egg is here in this car, or in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait till the train... Wow, that was weird. Okay, if I could speak English properly. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Ooh, it's a map. Wait, no, it's blueprints. On the blueprints, the train's blueprints in the library card with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers. There's a problem. We need your assistance. She only has one. Oh, wait, no, she's like winking. It's a little hard to tell if that's like the bottom eyelid or like the rest of her eye. It just looks kind of odd with that. I would have just made this blue. But what do I know? What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guards lead us right to the room holding the... The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get to that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with it. You don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decision here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Do you have an opinion on this? Well, I suppose if Blaze and Stanley Yelnats are in... Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg. Black Koopa with the 25, thank you. It'll probably show up in a bit. It'll probably show up in a bit. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we? Distract. Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Stanley Yelnats, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. I'm gonna be in the casino. My poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Rouge. Of course I'll distract. Who can resist my feminine charm? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. We'll go with Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice is so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck? What's a claw machine in a casino? I think this will work as a great distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, how would Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab him and fly up to the rafters. Take their pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of here. Stanley Yelnats, what's your plan? Okay, there's a drink without a coaster. Push the security guard over. That's messed up. I kind of want to know what happens here. I'm still not comfortable with any violence here. Just a little push. That Chow's low to the ground, so it won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it'll bring unwanted attention to us. Is something who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Let's think of something else. With the cards, okay, our plan is absolutely vile. I can't think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we'll make it into the elevator. Inside we... Pop some apple cider. Now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Have Tails disable them? I should be able to disengage them. I just need some time. So that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails has taken a while and the arms are tightening their grip. cry and hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone's ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready. Let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. This is interesting. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. Couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our plan beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on the blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. Do I have a clue? No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints to find that out. 2341. Oh, wow. It's here. I have it. Oh, that's nice. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. You can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. And it's a bomb. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell this egg secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of this egg now. Dispose of it after all of our hard work? Rouge. Fine. But what can we do? Where do I put this thing? An excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Fine, it's going back in. Hey, Strategy Guide PR. I liked this game until Sonic was alive again. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open. What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There was no other buttons or dials. But how are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this. Think of something else. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Flip the egg upside down. What's flipping it gonna do? I don't know. Try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Hey, I'm going for like every possibility. Blame Jazz with a 2222. Thank you so much. All right, Area. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you have a good one. Tell the egg to stop. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Open it up to see if there's wires to cut. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like the movies? This isn't a movie, Stanley Yelnats. This is real life. He's got a good point. Honestly, I just tossed the egg into the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the whole elevator. Let's rethink this. Hold on, I just realized something, that there is an elevator on a train. It took me way too long to realize that, but still, there's an elevator on a train. As they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Honestly, these are just getting funnier. I like these. Have Blaze set the egg on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, Stanley Yelnats? Maybe. Pull the bomb down with your tails. Like a fan. Worth a try. I still hear it ticking, however refreshing the breeze may be. Okay, new plan. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am a hero. No, Stanley Yelnats, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want to do, who are we to stop the microwave kid? Stop! The microwave kid's obviously going to sacrifice themselves. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else quickly. Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter. We need a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Oh, dang it. Not without any salt, I won't. Please, Stanley Yelnats. Probably a poor time for jokes, huh? Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge. Probably think of a different plan. Do you think this egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea, guy. Just how I like my eggs. Mushed. Guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Stanley Yelnats. That's our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just... SPO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist with the train, keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trashes and messes afterward. The robotic arms can also detect weapons and explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring the passenger's safety. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as a Fabergé Chow egg, the arms could have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person that who knows the coming in and going on of the train is the conductor, and surely he wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. They didn't recognize Amy's hammer as a weapon. I mean, a hammer could also be an effective tool. Hey, it's just a tool, okay? A tool of violence. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's not hollow. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. We both were really onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Look what's inside. Aww. Wow, look at that sparkle. And it's heavy, too. The final secret to the Fabergé Chow egg is a chow covered in gems. It's perfect. It's exquisite. It's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé egg's secret. Wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as it has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the guard is back at the post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun. Oh great, we've converted him to a life of crime. After this, we're not responsible. But I prefer to never do it again. Okay, never mind. Now Rouge. Rouge? Completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of every sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. More powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door for you, so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's locked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Or, door's unlocked. Will do. Come on, Stanley Yelnats. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. There's like 3 different Shadows playing instruments. This is automatically the best room. Well, next to the one that had the Super Monkey Ball arcade. Let's be honest, the saloon's the second best room. The saloon is the best room. This is the second best room. Now's as good as time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. Hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? I think you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. See what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. Hey, don't you dare diss Chef Mike like that. I'd also like to know why you've been locking the doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems our Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not going to say a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Stanley Yelnats, it seems Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, let's find some answers, Tails. Indubitably. My dear Stanley Yelnats. The 4th. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Play us a ditty. They don't miss. The Chow understand music. Give us a jam. That was spiritual. Feel reawakened. There's another robot arm, just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you... Bring me a cold chaos cola. Nope, not listening to me. Quite parched, too. I could run and get a chaos cola for you. No, I'll be alright. Thank you, Tails. The one that's supposed to be working here after all. Could you open this wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason why you want me to do it? What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. It's kind of my job. Alright, watch a pro. All this dust, you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. You see this? A pull string? What? It's got to activate something. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's furious. He must mean something. This must mean something big. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. I don't believe it. Shh. Quick, back through the passage before they spot us. Oh, that's an interesting one. How the hell is this train shaped? Because if you're going from like one car to another, it would be this is a very bizarre train. We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passages added to your inventory. Okay. Oh. A keyring must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Pretty sure he just gave them to a bunch of other people. Like Rouge and, I think Rouge had one, or Blaze had one. So he's probably giving keys to people. Seems the printer's hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? This printer is surprisingly tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear. But I won't let it stump me. And here you go. This is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. Oh. Sonic rowing a boat. I think I remember which buttons to press. Is it really that complicated? Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? You know what? Fair enough, Tails. Fair enough, sir. Well, that's dangerous. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like you're using the computer here. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. Wow, Tails, you have to check this out. Windows are huge. What a view! I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. Hey, Croissant King, how you doing? Despite the murder lingering in the air. It's not the same thing. They have the same thoughts as each other. Okay, we'll talk to Amy. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. I hear sharing is caring. No way. A journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready. So curious what it is. She seems confident. We'll hold you to it. There's something all the way over here. I think I've kind of scanned everything. Tails? No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Stanley Elnets, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Got him. Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website for the band Hot Honey. What? Interesting. Hot Honey's one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Add it to the inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have it. There's always success if you check the trash bin. I think we found enough clues. Let's go to interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. Why'd you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. They are so cold. You know, maybe we'll get out of here, actually. We certainly will not. We have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned you running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why. Right hell. Why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for the scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor car where Sonic was stationed. This door right here is the lounge car. Or this door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. Channel Pup, stop it. Stop that. Nope, do not go any further with that. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. Do you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I did this? I didn't write this game. I didn't write this game, okay? I have no involvement with this game except for playing it. I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others so the locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. Constantly revealing your hot tip to your audience. Disgusting. How dare you? My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went into the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Does the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Am I enjoying the gaming experience? This game is a lot better than I ever thought it was gonna be. It's actually been a lot of fun. Some of the stuff in here is actually pretty funny. Like, the writing's pretty good. Exactly. I think Stanley the Elements and I can explain the car change, however. What evidence do you have that shows that Sonic could have gotten into the dining car? Wait a damn minute. This probably has some of the best writing in a Sonic game. Yeah, that is true. Sonic in the dining car. Hey, Jamal, thank you so much for 42 months in the Chaos tier. Thank you. This one's a bit of a tough one. Could have gotten into the dining car. I want to say the map? No. Okay, just to get my thoughts in order. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. That was actually it? All right. Oh, now they have stuff dropping on us. That's just great. All right, perfect. Stanley Yelnats and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads directly to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived in the dining car. Excellent work. This is just my theory a bit. The Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but thought the crime scene being too close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off of the dining car. You officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course, this is just a theory. A game theory. Damn. Okay. Hey, Razor, what's up? I spy a Tails plushie. Yeah, I got this around, I think a friend gave me this one. This one and the Knuckles one that I had on the Sonic Mania stream, which I'll put back on the mic on Saturday. I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop. Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Do you have any guesses? Well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because... I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. Espio's reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too. He's lying. So what was it, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. I'd believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? Must know. I needed to give him a key. As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seem to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps Stanley Yelnats and I can further validate Shadow's claims. And we can do that? What evidence supports Shadow's claims that he was giving the keys away? Now to get my thoughts in order. Alright. Yeah, I know you mentioned seeing it first. Oh boy. That's not what I wanted. Okay, you know what? That's good. That's good enough. Also, Razor, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing today? Sorry I didn't, I was like really... I'm getting a little too into the game. Like, this is a lot of fun. There's only one reason that there's exactly 2 keys on that key ring. Those were the 2 keys Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? Heard this was made for April Fools. It was. It was made, it was released last year on April 1st. I have my own key on me. Interesting. But let's say Shadow was telling the truth. Then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? He's right. Her theory's strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent for Sonic's murder? I think Stanley Yelnats and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I have one question for you. Has everyone today been giving you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Stanley Yelnats? Ah, yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked in every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. Why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not us, Stanley Yelnats. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Somebody who was too lazy to play it. I'm just kidding. I needed a break away from playing a bunch of Sonic stuff at that time. It just wasn't something I was interested in at that point. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know, it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare you, Stanley Yelnats? Show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? What evidence shows that Shadow didn't want Amy to know? The crumpled paper. That feels right. Just organize my thoughts. Oh, that was his present to her. Aw. I think I screwed this one. Perfect. You went rooting through the trash? Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't. This is the Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. Huh? Hot Honey? It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my favorite. All the members have B in their name. Yes, isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I haven't gotten to any of their shows yet. See them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was the paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. The answer is obvious. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but let's see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey's band tickets website exists because... Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow, I used that printer earlier, found it difficult to manage. When logging into the website, did you print the home page by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. Can't believe this. I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault here. Sorry. That's all a detective's job, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen the Hot Honey live and I looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets were actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. That's the disappointment you kept speaking of? The time you were able to actually buy concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I know I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they can get in and out without telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it in here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. The key opens up any door on the train. I've gone through every locked door with ease. The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. Should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later and make it up to you. You can come with me. I don't know if too late. It's happening. Can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. It's a mystery if Shadow's locked doors have finally reached the end. I blame my source for all of this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe that Shadow was behind everything. Honestly, he could have shot her, just saying. Actually, no, he could not have shot her because there is a system on this entire train that will prevent any kind of weapons showing up, with the exception of Amy's Pico-Pico. She killed Sonic. There is a system that prevents weapons and anything that would harm passengers from showing up on a train, but Amy was able to bring her hammer with her. My credibility as a journalistic reporter down the drain. Amy, I'm curious, who is the source of your big scoop? I would like to know this as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. I'll join as well. Time to see this through the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Stanley Yelnats, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together, the full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Sonic. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin Sonic's murderer down for good. I had the two names mixed up because I was looking at the word Sonic. I don't know why. Right on, then. Let's do this. Unless the conductor is the murderer. For all I know, he could be part of it. Ready to go to the conductor car? Let's finish this. It's now or never. You gotta remember, the conductor is also away this entire time. Not sure if he's part of it or not part of it. And if he's not there, that could be an issue. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. My short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty. Wait, where's the conductor? God, I haven't seen him through the train at all. Last I saw him, he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. Let's see. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait, what's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. I didn't realize these robot arms could actually drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh, no. Just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I would completely trust you to drive the train. Same, actually. It's true. You could drive this train flawlessly. Ah, guys. You know, I'm alright. I don't need to check the trash bin. You're satisfied with finding a clue here before, huh? I know they always say check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go all out on a high note. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. Been here a long time after 32 years. He told me he's finally retiring. Says he needs to head to Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Yes, I wish that too. This robot's arm has been completely torn off. Yuck, how creepy. That arm is powerful. It'd be tough enough to break out of this. It'd be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear this thing off, but the question is why? Confrontation definitely occurred in this room. Could we log this? Yep. Oh shit, it's Among Us. A vent? A large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there. Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, the tails. Right. Ugh. Hey, look, you don't have to make him feel bad for that, okay? A microphone. We could talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Start beatboxing. Why are you reaching for the mic? This game's amazing. Just offering guests some musical entertainment. That was impressive, Stanley Yelnats. Thank you for sharing. I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train. Yeah, they're used to show information and advertisements. They're nice. The picture's really clear. I could watch a full movie on one. I saw a slide that said "Happy Birthday, Amy." That was so cute. The next ad being for nasal medication was a little jarring, though. The high-quality screens probably didn't do that ad any favors. Not at all. Perhaps too much detail. So... there it is. What's this? Someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tails is right, the train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them on board. Let's make a note of it. I think we found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? High time we named the suspect. What do you think? Ready to solve this case? Yes. Alright, I'm doing a save. Please report to the conductor car at once. I think it was Amy. Also, the conductor is actually missing. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce the prime suspect. With assistance from Stanley Yelnats. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Vector. Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? Must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Ready, let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense. I love it. Nothing like a thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities. I feel catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself. The amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, Espio. You love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms. Count me in. So glad everyone's having a good time. Can this be the next game? I want to see a Sonic escape room game. That'd be fun. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Yeah, that'd be fun too. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. He's not responding to us. What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? Banged up. There's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head's propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. I'll ask again, which one of you did this? This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. Sonic? He was really hurt the whole time and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails, Stanley, I got a big question to ask. Who in this room did it? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Okay, so everyone seems to have a bit of an alibi, but what doesn't add up is the fact that this train system would prevent you from having a weapon on board. But Amy has her Pico Pico hammer. So if she can get a hammer through their system, a blow dart wouldn't be too far-fetched. She also has access to every single room. But I believe she's not allowed to be the murderer, if I remember correctly. Shadow has the keys. Shadow's a locksmith. He can get to every single room. But... Oh, hey. How's it going, Sonic Reborn? Shadow's a locksmith. He can get to every single room. And there's a passageway to get in to sneak through a couple of rooms. So that way Rouge and Blaze would be unaware of it. Shadow's room is right next to the conductor's room where Sonic would be. So he could take him out there. Take him all the way to... Like, Vector could be distracted. The two keys... I want to guess Shadow. Shadow's like the most possible one. Because all you have to do is go into... pull up the map. I'll pull up the map. So Shadow would be able to go directly here. Vector was in this room. And he wouldn't... And, okay, so SBO would be reading and would... How would he track his big-ass head? They're all strong enough to do it, honestly. That one's kind of a no-brainer. The only ones who didn't get keys were Amy, Tails, and the main character, or our character. Amy has a key that could open up everything, but when the train sped up, I think it's Shadow, because he could go here. He wasn't able to see Espio, and Espio couldn't see him. Vector was distracted with Knuckles and possibly Rouge. Or it's just Knuckles and Vector. And sneak past them and either plant Sonic here or kill him here. And then he would go here, give Knuckles a key, go here. Did not come across them He would go here, give them a key, and then come back. Don't think the passage could fit it? Well, here's the thing. Like, 2 characters had to have already walked through it, because there was like a passage that was through a wardrobe. But there's also a vent where a flight character could go through. Where's the other end of that vent? Unless it's back here. But Tails can't be the killer. My gut is telling me Shadow, and if it's not Shadow, it would be Amy, but I think the game is going to tell me that Amy is not allowed to be the killer. So I'm going to go with my first guess. Locking all the doors so I wouldn't see him buying me a gift. Neither Tails and I could be the murderer. Okay, yeah. I don't see it. Care to explain your reasoning? Well, okay, yeah, I've officially lost. I don't know. SBO, because I could guess SBO. Because he wouldn't have been able to see, nobody would be able to see him. He was hidden behind a bookshelf, so he was just, I don't know, he was sneaky, I don't know. And is the only other person who could get into a vent. I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What, you're actually accusing SBO? We already talked about this. My man was reading. You have nothing. Restating SBO's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. SBO was locked in the library card reading. He only had access to the saloon card during the murder. However, new evidence came to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence? Oh, that's right. What did we find that brings question to SBO's alibi? SBO could have left the library at any time because Tails and I have found a hidden passage from the library card to the lounge card. In the lounge, the hidden passage exits behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would SBO avoid any locked doors, but that would also put him in the card just above this one, or just before this one. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all of your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember? It's true, you didn't miss a question. But I think Stanley Yelnats and I explained that too. How did SBO know everything in the train manual he was reading? SBO's a poet. I feel a profession would make you quite the reader. What are you getting at? You picked a random book up from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know. It is plausible. SBO is particularly skilled. I've known SBO for a long time. He once sped read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. What a dick move. I don't like SBO anymore. He's like my second least favorite character now. He goes from third favorite to second least favorite. If I'm right and SBO quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then SBO could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking what ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right, how would SBO even know it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were even lucky to find the passage. Stanley Yelnats and I might have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Who here has the evidence to prove that SBO knew about the hidden passage? Oh crap, I actually don't know the answer to this one. I don't know. I would imagine it's Shadow. That wasn't exactly who I had in mind. Maybe you could give me a hint. See something later. Oh, there it is. Rouge. I didn't think that one through. Blueprints? You stole blueprints? Whatever. I already used it to scout for treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. Blueprints are added to your inventory. I'm guessing it shows like the vent. Could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them. Well, how could you have seen the blueprints? Rouge, where did you find the blueprints? Oh, the library car. It was stuffed with brochures. I checked the saloon car first, but then found the blueprints after leaving. That means Espio had the time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. With Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Stanley Yelnats and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure of how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Stanley Yelnats and I have much evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? Blow dart. Huh. Could be either or. Yeah, it's the blow dart. Hey, Retro Amok, how you doing? Give me either or. But if it was the arm, there would be a visible sign on it. He would have like visible marks on him. I was not expecting that to happen. All right. Nice. Okay. The blow dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe Espio used this to knock Sonic unconscious. Ah, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible. Hey, Nil Monkey Craft Boy, how you doing? Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? I think that's a good point, but Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors and Espio didn't have a key. He would have to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, then he'd end up back in the library. No, another way. Stanley Yelnats and I know another way it could have been done. Do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? I don't think this is the right direction. What evidence shows another route Espio could have used to move Sonic? Alright, now what's my argument? We're getting closer. Think. Think. The vent. Espio was sus and he vented. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, well. Big oof. Indeed. Oh, crap. There we go. Alright, let's take a look. If Espio didn't take the secret passage to the dining car, what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor car and it goes all the way to the dining car. I didn't even see that area. That's some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there. The vent, of course. That must be the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word. There's a path back here. And a track. A track? Huh. track for the robot arms, I think. Must have been the path for the, this must be the path the arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying I somehow fit Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car. Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both can't fit up there. SPO's right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? Now to think my argument. You can do this, Stanley Illnets. You can do it. I don't like controlling games with a keyboard. I'm not a fan of keyboard controls. Unless I'm told at some point, like, actually you can use your controller with it. That would... Okay, something happened. I don't... That was weird. Like, the game, like, stuttered for a moment. I hate controlling like this. Alright, there we go. Hey, Rainbow Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everyone saw the broken arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out and one of these robot arms was a casualty. What if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Uncle said there was a track of the robot arms that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic passed out from a blow dart and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic. He's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? Hey, Radiant Gems, what's up? Oh wow, there's a lot of... I guess the notifications are broken. I can see that. Those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fail easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have got him. Interesting theory, Tails, but you have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information, and I believe that. Information came from Espio. Who received that information? Not quite. Oh, yeah, obviously. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Oh, damn. Turned evil on that one. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic. But we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, Espio? Of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said, Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was looking out for my fellow passenger's safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, Espio. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time? While you were stationed in a room with a hidden passage? And now you're lying to me. On my birthday, of all days. I believe the murderer used the train controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibi, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could have only been one person. It was you, Espio. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys. Sonic, you're okay. Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, Espio was the murderer. Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. A blow dart. Though, really? It's non-lethal poison. You'll just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. Espio left me there. Something important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a badnik. Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back down? No, we need to get off we all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me about the features of the train. But what he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look at it, we realized the train's powered by a flicky. The flicky that joined Eggman. Flicky, the tiny animal? There's only one person twisted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman. I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is the co-conductor. You're not serious. They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting on my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Oh, the conductor. Oh, wow, okay. I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the arms and sliced it off the rail it was on. Oh, I'm amazed he was able to do any of this poisoned. But another robot arm managed to grab me and pinned me to the floor. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has gotten serious. Why would you just not tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic, stationed in the conductor car. It's laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Staff. What is that? It says use the blow dart on Sonic. Okay. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with a card. It's signed Staff. Who gave it to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who or what? Stanley Yelnats, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart? According to Sonic, the conductor was attacked. Oh, right. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for a good while, so I think the train itself is plotting something. Why did I say the conductor? I'm clearly forgetting things or ignoring details. First, we learned the train's badnik. and it's out to get us. Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us. I don't know what the train's full intent is. But clearly, it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train? It's a little hard to... my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it. Come on, there's got to be another way to get this train's attention. What was that? What did you two do? That the conductor? Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Obviously, there's something up with this train. And it should have been obvious from the very beginning, but I didn't think this went through. He has the same color scheme as Zero from... is it Zero? Hang on, let me pull it up. Does that color scheme look a little familiar? Like, at all? Yeah. I'm terrible at these games, but man. Just a lot of things I'm noticing. Don't touch him. The train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver your annoying party to his right to his egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we've always planned. And I'm guessing it's because he's retiring. He is mad that the conductor is retiring after this final trip, and it got to him. What are you? Enough. The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa. Sonic? Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. There's a lot of shaking. Oh, they all just thud. A bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hanging in there. It seems the train's arms threw us back to the dining car. Where's everyone else? What great question. But for now, are you alright? Not like the Hedgehog. Asking about me? Yeah, things aren't looking the brightest. But when the situation's dark, it's time to shine. It's time for us to shine the way forward. Sonic's just as cool as everyone says. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. We're still doing more detective work. Okay. Oh man. What's wrong? The windows are all covered up now. I never got to look at the pretty views. Amy was saying the train's sight couldn't be beat. I was excited. For all we've been through, I'm sure the train company will offer you some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great as long as I still don't know where my wallet is. Hey, it's one of those robotic arms here too. Wow, it swiped at me. Best to leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. We gotta get out of here before the arm swipes at us again. That yellow glow is chilling. I missed when it was just showing us the weather. Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Why is nobody responding to me? I missed the yellow glow already. Got some nerve showing up here, Egghead. Oh, you spiky blue pest. Seems to be finally taking passage on one of my passenger trains. You created the train? Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Ignoring that. They certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure of your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. But I courageously got involved. I converted some of the cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess, another Death Egg robot predictable? Or Dr. Predictable? The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no. I'm now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. See, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision. And report to me if any of you happened aboard. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. This confirms it, the train really is sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. I got to thinking, I need a manufacturer motivation beyond programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you, pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Train wants to deliver us to Eggman for a reward. Most of my robots ask for something simple like my autograph or whatever, but a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. Much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation and is being made by Eggman. No doubt powerful. Not to mention we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train's purposefully had had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman. The whole time we were in danger, and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Could I have been more assertive earlier? Am I at fault here? Hey. I can tell the situation's getting to you. Oh yeah, sorry. I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. Alright, Croissant King, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good one. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm not one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Oh, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay, you're right. Keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe, okay? We gotta get the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves, what would Sonic do? So, what would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and rescue our friends by any means necessary. Here, stand back. Wow, with one big wind-up, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Now that the road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? That's the spirit. Let's find our friends. To the conductor car. To end this mystery. And misery could also be the right word. Oh my god. Alright, our friends are locked up in the cars ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost to speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be able to be fast enough to go through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this. Oh, that's interesting. And I did not have enough. Damn it. Trying to hit the item box, but I guess that's not gonna... I guess that's not happening. Oh, I was off by 1, are you kidding me? Alright then, fine. That'll work. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. Gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. Damn. Yeah, I missed one of them. I hope this is as far as it takes me back. Okay, it's not too bad. Why did I do that? This is where, for me, a proper controller would be better. I feel like I have a bit more control with that. Okay. You all came for us? Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is getting off this stupid train. Let's go. There we go. Sonic, about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. You gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie. Let's not. Awesome. They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more, let's go. And that should do it. Sonic, you're here. This is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this? Oh, okay. Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them to begin my plans for Eggman Land, and probably another Death Egg. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I will turn you all to robots to give Sage some new toys to play with. Shut it, Eggman. Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted. Your wish? You mean the bounty. I don't care what you call it. Just bring me these overgrown mammals. That Eggman. I must get my wish. I will not fail. This is literally everyone. Get ready. Or this is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down. So is this like another running? Yeah, it is. I like I like how this looks. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave like it was nothing? Why do you mean? Who do you mean? The conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that. My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about. You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up. Shut up. Just shut up. Why do I feel like this is the Badnik that, or this is the Flicky that Tails was friends with at one point? It just seems plausible, you know. Eggman, can you hear me? My wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? Conductor, you promised me. You promised. Let him speak. Unhand him. Brain, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. Tired. Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me? Oof. No. Stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this. We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. What? Crap. Okay, I can do this again. I tried hitting the item box, that's why. If I just ignore it, I should be fine. There we go. Funny how this eventually becomes like all the combat in the game. Do I have to do this 3 times? Yep. A Flicky? This is just like the lore card when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So this really is a Badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show our full power. Why did I do that? Oh wow, the first time I got over 100 rings. Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness? Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me? Selfish? How How dare you? Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I screwed that one up. Oh, hey, Hyperfrost. Neat. I think I'm screwed at this point. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the isometric point of view. It's not for me, you know. Okay, just barely. The music is really good. No, no, no. And I think that's it. I'll grab the flicky. It's over. Time to pay for ruining my birthday. And it exploded. And she blew it up. Now how are they gonna get home? Train is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. It was pretty great, wasn't it? What you get when you mess with my special day. I couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. I think our work here is done. Let's get off this thing. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I'll never forget our time together. I think that's the game. Getting an epilogue, right? It's got like the giant dent. Wow, that only took about... Actually, yeah, no, they were kind of gone all day. We did it. Well, I'll say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. Over. And now he's jobless. The mystery of the Sonic the Hedgehog murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday we'll ask Vanilla to make dinner. Oh? You don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually going to miss this group of unhinged way of thinking. Aw, I've been waiting for hours. You'd honestly never believe what happened. I won't even try. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning, and you need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation like. Need this vacation something terrible. What? And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement. Seems the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. Oh, who's this? An old friend, I think. Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Seems like that Flicky found a friend. Great job saving the little guy, SBO. It was the least I could do, Sonic. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. Don't be. You were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in that same situation. I wouldn't have hit somebody with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? Would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I am sorry. We're cool. Now that we're all safe, it was fun. Something terrible like something fierce. Ah. Yeah, it still seems a little weird for me, but okay. This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, I am starving. I forgot we never ate. With all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry. Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic? Where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? The station has a bakery, and look what I bought. That's a little too specific for what you would buy there. Happy birthday, Amy. To the confident, unshaken, and radiant Amy Rose. To an adventure of a birthday, Charlotte. A memorable party every year. A fun birthday. A ride from start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger each celebration. I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personality. I actually misread that. Happy birthday. I'm not smart enough to know what a personacity is. I'm not smart enough to know if personacity is a word, but I have a resource that will tell me. And it is not. Game lied. SBO is a terrible poet. We love you, Amy. Happy birthday. Almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anyone. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake. Ah, yes, please. Dig in. Hope it's chocolate. I thought he hoped it was like coffee bean or something. Look at their shirts. That train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry! It's our choice, your evilness. Shut it! And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought hard to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, and then practice singing. And after all that, that's so sad. Fly to space, why not? Yeah, that's just been my life. There you go. Stanley Yelnats went to space. So yeah, that was fun. You know, it'd be awesome if somehow they were able to randomize it, where like the mystery was different each time. But yeah, that was actually a really cool game. I'm happy that I finally got around to playing it, and honestly, yeah, it's pretty solid. For all the releases of that year, I'd probably say this is the best one. You gotta remember, I didn't really care for Frontiers very much, and I never bought Sonic Origins Plus, which is funny because I'm gonna be streaming that on Saturday. Sonic Origins, not Sonic Origins Plus. So that's kind of funny. And I noticed that a lot of people did donate as the streams went on, but I think the stream elements, thing break? Let's see what happened. Ah, okay. So it did break, so I have to delete it and redo it. So I probably won't be doing that, unfortunately. Stream ended up being fun. Awesome, awesome. So for everybody on the Twitch side, we're actually gonna see who's streaming right now. We'll keep it going with a raid. But yeah, I was not aware. I'm gonna have to work with OBS because there were a few things that didn't go as well as I wanted it to. Like the assets, like the background that you're seeing, that's technically a 4K one. I'm gonna fix that up to something a little less intense. I don't need 4K. I'm gonna fix some of the assets on it. But aside from that, again, If you want to support, or if you want to support our cause and, you know, donate to SpecialEffect, you can do so with the link in the description. If you're on Twitch, you can use !raising rings, and it'll give you the donation link if you want to do that. So feel free to do that. Did break for you a couple times. Yeah, apparently it broke for everyone, so you just have to, like, redo it, like, delete the source and re-add it, so... we are gonna raid somebody. I just need to figure out who is streaming right now. And if you can't donate, it's fine. Just, you know, spreading the word is fine enough. Let me just figure out the schedule or let me figure out the schedule for, like, the people that I know for sure are streaming. I just can't remember exactly who's streaming right now. Ah, okay, so we have 2 streams that should be going on right... Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay, I know exactly who's streaming. Perfect. OBS has a refresh option, at least for me. Yeah, I think for some people it didn't work. Let me see if I could... If I refresh this, then... That's the wrong one. Probably a bad idea for me. There we go. We're just gonna let all the donations go through. Apparently, there were a lot of donations throughout the stream, so we did miss a lot of them. So we'll let those play. Yeah, there's a good amount of them. All right, let me see who's streaming on the Twitch side. I believe not a. Jess or Callie. We're probably gonna... We will probably raid Jess, because I think she is... So it's technically 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm thrown off by time zones, that's why. So... It seems... Let me double check. Let me try to hit up a stream that's just starting. Okay, well, yeah, we can raid Jess. Yeah, her streams do go for a while. Oh, we're on the title screen already. Okay, cool. We're gonna be getting these throughout the whole time, so that'll be interesting. So, raid channel. So Jess is currently doing a stream for Raising Rings as well. So if you want to join, you can feel free to do so. Feel free to join the raid. If you're on YouTube, I'll put the link on YouTube as well. So I'll give you guys a link if you want to join. It is on Twitch though, so normally with like my stream, you'd be able to you would have a choice, but not everyone streams on both platforms, so just throwing that out there. There's the link right there. And if you're on I'm probably gonna turn off notifications for now, just to, you know, I guess I don't have any I don't have a choice right now. Anyway, so yeah, with that said, we'll be back again on Saturday for Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, playing as Knuckles in Sonic Origins. If you want to join the stream and you're on the YouTube side, for Jess's stream, feel free to click that link. If you're on the Twitch side, we'll do a raid right about now. And with that said, Hope you all have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll see you for the next one. Until then, take care. I didn't do an end screen because I completely forgot, but I'll see you next time. Bye. Yeah, I actually forgot to do an end screen. I have everything ready but that.